everybody, welcome to today's video. Today, we will be talking about the Slate Truck. Now, as of recording this video, it has only been a few days since this truck was announced, and honestly, in a market where pickup truck prices average over $50,000, and all new trucks are becoming increasingly complex, tech-laden, and are overall losing their character. Whereas, in this market, one truck stands out, and that is the Slate Truck, as this truck breaks all the rules by embracing radical, and I mean radical simplicity, affordability, and allowing open customization. This company, backed by Jeff Bezos and overseen by ex-Chrysler executive Chris Barman, Slate Auto will produce its first unpainted analog control, no-frill pickup for under $20,000 after tax incentives in a repurposed Indiana printing plant. With modular upgrades, DIY tutorials via Slate University, and a direct-to-customer sales model, Slate offers a minimalist antidote to truck bloat and high-priced EVs, promising to change electric mobility and redefine what a pickup can truly be. To see electric pickups, and for all they are, which honestly is not much, we need to see Slate's competition, as the US electric pickup market has ballooned to include offerings from Tesla, Rivian, Ford, GM, and newcomers alike. And yet no brand has cracked both high volume and high profitability. Average US EV transaction prices sit near $59,000, with full-size electric trucks often exceeding six figures, leaving many buyers priced out. Despite 6 EVs now on sale, inventories linger, and shoppers face a bewildering array of expensive, feature-heavy options that bloat costs and complexity. Now, however, Slate is different, as this truck, which was revealed only on April 24th, 2025, which is just a few days ago, as the truck's base model omits paint, infotainment screens, power windows, and even a factory stereo. Its body panels are gray injection molded polypropylene to resist scratches. Every control is analog, crank-up windows, physical knobs, and a simple gauge cluster. Slate supplies only a phone mount for navigation and media, shifting digital functions to the owner's device. Now, by designing a two-seat truck with a 150-mile range on a 52.7 kilowatt-hour pack, Slate trims weight and size, countering truck bloat, quote, and improving efficiency and safety. With a 1,433-pound payload and a 1,000-pound tow capacity, it meets most everyday needs without excess bulk, while its smaller footprint eases urban parking and reduces environmental impact. Slate advertises a sub-$28,000 MSRP. After federal EV tax credits, the real starting price lands around $20,000, undercutting even the Nissan Leaf, which is the cheapest EV sold, and all other EV pickups by tens of thousands. This aggressive pricing challenges already established players and opens vehicle ownership to budget-conscious buyers long shut out by high prices. And Slate's genius move by selling online with a $50 refundable reservation fee and avoiding dealership markups, Slate passes the savings directly to customers and maintains a tighter control over pricing. We also see Slate University, which anyone can access, which offers step-by-step tutorials for installing upgrades, such as power windows, wrap kits, extended range batteries, which fosters community, reducing overall service costs, and deepens owner engagement. Now, Slate's ecosystem allows for owners to customize their trucks over time. Some things that are included are wrap and color kits for personalization without paint. It can also come with a whole SUV conversion kit, which adds rear seats, airbags, and a roll cage to further allow users to customize and choose their own EV. And it also comes with a battery upgrade up to 84.3 kilowatt hours for 240 miles of range. It also includes other smaller accessory packages such as power windows, heated seats, and pro-grade lighting. This build-as-you-go strategy shifts the model for traditional one-and-done vehicle purchases to an evolving ownership experience. Slate is also creating jobs for Americans, as this truck is built for Americans by Americans, further creating more jobs to strengthen the U.S. economy, as their choice of retrofitting a 1.4 million square feet former printing plant in Warsaw, Indiana, whereas most other competitors build cars in Mexico or Canada, Slate cuts out the middleman and builds American trucks on American soil, and is projected for late 2026 production. Slate will also be employing 2,000 workers while also simplifying operations by eliminating paint shops and metal stamping lines. And by sourcing US-based suppliers and building domestically, Slate hedges against global supply chain shocks and US tariffs, which reinforces its affordable American-made branding. Now, my personal opinion about Slate and what they're doing is I like what I see, and not only do they make an ultra-affordable truck, they also do it the right way. In a way, Slate is a company that brings trucks back down to earth, as Slate is essentially a company plucked out of the 1990s, but in a modern setting, as this truck shows characteristics of a 1990s base model trucks, as those trucks were basically the same as Slate. I mean, they were no frills, A to B work trucks. Slate is essentially doing the exact same thing in an automotive landscape bloated with tech-rich trucks, and Slate stands out as a breath of fresh air in this over-bloated market. I honestly cannot really compare Slate to anything, as I haven't seen anything in recent, but the closest thing I can compare it to is the Ford Maverick, which even in that base configuration is ultra tech heavy compared to the Slate. Slate is a company that has untapped potential, and I honestly think with a heavy heart that within the next 5 years, Slate will be competing with the likes of the Big Three, as its base price and base features stand out along with its modular design, which caters to the user of the truck, as gone are the days of buying a truck and either overspeccing it or underspeccing it to satisfy your needs, and going without or going with extra. Whereas this truck, you get what you need and nothing more, nothing less, which in the long term saves you money. And honestly, I can say the Slate truck is a modern equivalent to the Ford Model T. I also think Slate will also force the Big Three to make their own competitors to this truck. And who knows, maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll see more of these Slate-like trucks, but from more reputable automakers. Anyway, in conclusion, by stripping away non-essentials, empowering owners, and prioritizing affordability and simplicity, the Slate truck offers a radical alternative to an overcrowded, feature-laden market. If Slate can execute on its bold promises, it may well redefine electric pickup trucks and trucks in general, and in doing so, remind the industry that sometimes truly less is truly more. Now, if you like this video, maybe consider leaving a like, and if you really like this video, maybe consider subscribing. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.